Hi, thank you for joining me today. You're watching Esther from Stampin' Star Creations. I'm using the Bookcase Builder stamp set to make today's card. I'm going to start with the sentiment in Pacific Point, and this just sets up the scene for us so I know where to put all the other bits and pieces in the picture. So I'm using the sentiment, I love you and all your stuff. Then we're going to go and use Old Olive, and we're going to start with the feet or the shoes. I'm going to pop this is just guessing it in the hope this is going to work out. So I'm going to pop his shoes down, and then we're going to use the two books together. I'm using Tempting Turquoise. I wanted some nice bright fun colours for this card. So then we use this to create the man's trousers. So with the thinner book being on the outside, and then I'm just going to bend the book slightly to create the bend in his legs. I think having the images separate helps it work as separate objects to hopefully make it clear that they are objects making up this person. Then we're going to go in with the three books, and that gives him his tummy. And with the same colour going in with the lamp to create the body and the head. Now I'm going to have to do a bit of swapping around and need to change all my blocks over, and then we'll do the next part. Okay, we're using the plant for the top of his hair. Stick that on his head, and then for the arms we're going to use the spotty bit that goes in between the shelves, and I've bent this round because it's photopolymer, you can bend it, and I'm going to use that to create his arm. And I'm also going to do it in the other direction so that we can have the objects above later. Okay, now the lady's turn. I wonder whether I should go in with her arm first and work backwards. Okay, I'm going to risk it and start with the feet first. We're using the lamp for her feet, with the base acting as her shoes. And then we're going to turn this around the other way. So we've got her knees, and then that goes up to her thighs. Going in with real red for her skirt. And this is the storage basket upside down. And this time I'm going to use Tempting Turquoise for the body and the head. I think I'll give her a ponytail on the side. You can also do two bunches, so she's got a couple of bunches in her hair, but I think I'll just do a ponytail for that one. And then just clean my stamps off. We'll do Tempting Turquoise to get them to hold hands. And then turn your stamp around, and we're going to do the same on the other side. Her arm out so she can juggle the objects. Now I really wanted to give these people some faces, and I still wanted to use the same stamp set. It was quite tricky, but I was determined, and the best solution I could come up with was to use the same beading stamp, but to only, believe it or not, get ink on two of those spots. So if you do it carefully you can manage. So just looking through your stamp and using the edge of your ink pad just get ink on two. If you get it on the others, you could just wipe it off. And this will create the eyes on the people. And then if you go in on the same colour, so I'm using Pacific Point on Pacific Point. So I've got to hold my breath for this bit to make sure it works out. It does actually show up because it comes out darker, so I'll just lift that to the camera so that you can see. I tried lips, I tried all sorts of things, and it didn't seem to work, so I just stuck to giving them some eyes. Okay, so now we're going to get them juggling some of their objects, some of their home objects. So I'm just going to quickly grab a few other things and mount them onto the blocks. Find the right ones. Just clean that off, squeak squeak. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you use. I just thought I'd grab a selection of different bigger objects that they're juggling. I mean, this could be suitable for family, so you could do baby objects. I'm just going to do a few household objects here. And then I'm going to go in the opposite direction, so it looks like they're both juggling them and it's met in the middle. Let's chuck in some bottles, I think. Oops, not quite enough ink there, but try going over that a bit later. Okay, and then the last thing we want to do is just add a few love hearts. Now, you can put the hearts in different places. We can maybe, let's put one, I think, in the centre of them. And then I like the idea of maybe just putting a couple down at the bottom with the sentiment. There we go. I love you and all your stuff. So I'm just going to grab some card and see what that looks like mounted on a piece of card. Okay, I've matted and layered it in the blue, the Pacific Point to match, and real red in the background just to make that card pop. It's a very tight fit to get this onto an A6, but so I've had to just chop off the ends a little bit, but I don't think it detracts from the card itself. I hope you've enjoyed watching this, and please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for some more videos. If you're interested in any of these products, you can head over to stampinstarcreations.co.uk. Thanks ever so much for watching, take care, have a good day.